Sunday, May 15th, 2025. Happy Canadian Father's Day. Yeah, well, we're here in Russia. Can still recognize it. I'm Canadian. And what am I doing on this Father's Day? Well, back at the dacha. What else would I be doing? What do I got planned for today? Well, I really do want to do some light duty. I don't want to work on the drainage that I've been working on the last week. So instead, it's a lawn mowing day. So I've got the lawnmower ready to go, got the wheelbarrow, and before I start on that, I need to go to the SUV and I need to get some soil. So we stopped at the building center, the Limana Pro. It's like a Lowe's or a Home Depot. Picked up some soil. So we got babushka Natalia with us today, the QC, quality control expert, Victoria, and myself. So the three of us, we're gonna be fanning out around here and doing our thing. What's the temperature like right now? Let's go take a look. 24 degrees Celsius. So there you go. It's right around lunchtime right now. It is 24 degrees Celsius. And I think it's going to warm up a little bit more, but it's breezy right now, so we got a little bit of wind. I wonder what my weather gauge is like, or the wind gauge. I use the fir branches from the fir tree. Oh, here's another one. On the way here to the dacha, just as we were driving into the building center, I got a phone call. So the phone call, if I'm in the vehicle, it goes straight to the stereo. So it was an audio call. And I look at the phone number and I'm like, I don't recognize this number. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll pick it up. So I'm like, good morning, hello. And there was a unrecognizable male voice on the other end, speaking in English. Hello, is this Philip? I'm like, yeah, who am I speaking to? Anyways, it was a guy from Canada that I've never met, who actually follows me on my YouTube channel. He happens to live near Fort Macleod, southern Alberta. Small little town, nice place. Anyways, he just called to say, I was going to say he just called to say I love you. No, not Stevie Wonder. He just called to say that he enjoyed my videos and he's been following them. And he just thought he'd reach out and say hi. And I'm like, whoa. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, I do accept phone calls from my peeps, anybody who follows me on my YouTube channel. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, if you ever want to give me a call, why not? Give me a call. Right here is the phone number. All right, there it is. So, yeah, if you want to call me and say hi, and who knows, maybe I'll get a phone call from somewhere around the world. That'll be pretty cool, and then you'll be in my next YouTube video. I'll give you a shout out. All right, well, before we start mowing the lawn, I got it all gassed up, ready to go, but I need to get the soil out. There it is, inside the SUV, and then we're going to fire up the lawnmower and start mowing. So, babushka, can you tell us what is the significance of today in Russia?
So today, as far as I know, is the day of respecting and recognizing all people in the medical sphere, doctors, nurses, assistants of all kinds. So this is a very, very important day, and I have seen on mass media the mentioning of this day everywhere.
So June 15th, and what's it called in Russian this day? Do you know?
День медицинского работника.
So Day of the Medical Workers,
Yes.
June 15th.
Yeah. I have many people around me who are doctors and nurses. My relatives, and one of them is a nurse, the other is also a nurse in a different sphere. So this is a very nice day for those who are in the sphere.
Well, there you go. So we have 2 days, or 2 types of celebrations or days of recognition. In Canada, Canadian Father's Day, which always falls on the 3rd Sunday in June. And here in Russia, it's the day of recognition of all the workers in the medical field.
So I tell you now, happy Father's Day, because you are a father of two great sons.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for letting everybody know and describing what this day is like. All right. I got to go. I got to start mowing the lawn.
Okay.
So this is the soil that we picked up at the building center. And it is called груд универсальный для всех видов растений и рассады. Okay, so it's used for planting or transplanting. It's good. It's sifted. It's just the go-to one. And I think we've already gotten through probably 20 of these bags. So every time we have something to transplant, Victoria is always saying, stop at the building center. We need another bag or 2 bags. So there it is. All right, let's start cutting the lawn. So we're going to start over here first, and then we will work our way out. All right, let's go fire up the lawnmower after we drop this off. I don't know, where does Victoria want it? I guess she wants it over there. Okay, let's go do it. Okay, there it is. It took about 3 hours to cut the grass. And now I'm going to do the clean out. I'm going to flip the lawnmower on the side and take all the caked on grass that's underneath where the blade is. Take it out, put it into a bucket and haul it away. And then figure out what other project I'm going to work on. But for now, let's do that clean out. Well, it looks pretty clean underneath here. It's just a little bit, not much. So regular maintenance, make sure that it doesn't build up. Don't want to allow it. So a couple minutes and I'll have it all cleaned up. This week there wasn't too much of this grass that's caked on. Last week and the week before I had it like right up to there, about 2/3. But not much this week. It could be maybe because it was very dry, so the wetter it is, the more it cakes on. Who knows? But it's clean and I can put the lawnmower away. I got her fueled up for next week and that's that. Now that the lawn is mowed, I got another job to do right behind me over there. That fence, well, I'm going to put the lattices up. So there are 8 of them. Last time I was going to do it, didn't work out. Well, this week, those lattices are going up. Let's go do it. Okay, here's what the fence looked like before I put the lattices up. Kind of boring. And let's see what it looks like once 8 lattices are put up against this fence here. Here's what it looks like with all 8 of the lattices. They're up. And it's not a boring fence anymore. So it's got some character to it. I think it looks pretty cool. So as we walk back, we look at it and it's like, okay. So this is what I was working on in the winter. Plus I had to have them stained. Each lattice is stained twice. And each time I have to stain it would take 1 hour. So there's 2 hours of staining in each one. So right here, what you see in front of you is 16 hours of staining. But this lattice is going to last a long time. It's double stained with that lacquer. All right, let's go find something else to do. Well, I got some time, so I might as well give the plants some extra water. So these are the tomato plants. And they were watered about 5 hours ago, so I figured, well, I'll give it another second dose of water. Just, you know, quickly underneath each root here, or stalk, sorry. And this way, they will be hydrated. That's pretty cool. Yeah, check these peppers out. They're going to be some nice, sweet tasting peppers pretty soon. Now that everything is watered here and our 45-gallon drum is all full, I'm gonna go and check out the other greenhouse. Let's go check it out. Let's see how much water we need. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need to water it. Definitely. All right, well, first things first, I'm going to start filling this up. And I gotta get it through here. One-handed. Okay. We'll just start, we'll let that start to fill up. And in the meantime, I got this right here. I mean, it's an eyesore. In Russian, they're called burduri. These are just borders, usually at the end of walkways or end of concrete area, pavement. And they used to be right over here, hidden in the grass, and there was another tree over there with a stump. So, yeah, there's a stump. The one that I pulled out, and that was last fall. And, of course, I moved this over here and just haven't got around to it. So, I'm going to see if I can put these somewhere. I mean, they can be in the lawn. Doesn't look good. And if I have enough energy, that stump over there, I'm also going to take it somewhere and cut it up into firewood and burn it in the wintertime. So that's that. In the meantime, that 45-gallon drum is filling up. And while I'm waiting for it to fill up, I can move these. All right, let's go at it. On a side note, I was reading some of the comments, actually one particular comment from a video, 2 videos back, and Ryan, who follows me, I don't know, for the last 2 years, asked me a question about the drainage. He asked me if that drainage rock, and with it being covered up, if there was enough soil over top for the grass to grow. Now, Ryan, this one's for you. Check this out. I want to show you that grass grows on probably less than 2 inches of dirt that is sitting right on top of linoleum. Let's turn the camera around. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, here it is. So I was working on this project and I came across this linoleum, and check this out. Here, let's move this. Look at that right there. So that is lino, so absolutely nothing goes through it. There was a little bit of dirt, a couple inches, and grass is growing. So that's one of my jobs that I have to do somewhere down the road, is get rid of this linoleum that runs all the way down. Yeah, I know the grass is growing on it, but I don't want to have plastic on my lawn. Same with this right here. I actually cut this off, and it's probably gonna go like way over there. So Ryan, I hope that answers your question. Actually, I'm over here now beside my drain field, and I want to turn the camera around and show you exactly how much room there is between what is covered up with the chebin, the drain rock, and what's going to be where the grass is going to be growing. Definitely more than 2 inches, because if there's 2 inches on that lino and grass is growing, I'm looking at there's probably going to be about 4 or 5 inches. But let's turn the camera around. I'll show you. Okay, so I'm so far right at this section right here, and this is all covered up, and you could see there's the drain fabric, and there's going to be about 4 inches of dirt. So yeah, grass will easily be able to grow on top of this. So hopefully in a few weeks, the grass will all be grown. It's not going to look as lush as way over there. That'll probably happen next year, because that was planted last year and it was in spots here and there. So this over here, we're still going to be jumping over it, trying not to step down on the grass that's going to be planted. All right, let's take a look at our water. Has it filled up yet? Oh, we still got lots to go. Okay, well, I took one load away of this, the borders or bordure. So this big one right here, I'll haul it away. And this long one over here, Victoria has a place for it. So it's pretty heavy. I'll see if I can try and move it to where she wants it. It took a little while to load this thing on. This thing's about 120 pounds, somewhere around there, about 45 to 50 kilos. And it's solid concrete. So I got it on. What I did was I just took the wheelbarrow right down and just slid it on and then got it in. All right, let's take it away. Well, like that saying goes, out of sight, out of mind. Well, there it is. I just put it right over here. So I've got some loam, which is actually just some pipes that are right over here. And this is where my burn barrel is. So we're kind of out here in the corner. That's all going to get grown in, most likely, until next time when we're going to use it. But it's concrete. It can last forever. So there it is. All right. Let's go get that long one. Let's try load it on. I might need Victoria's help and transport it to where she wants it. All right, this bad boy was heavy, so I couldn't do it by myself. Got Vika here, she helped me, and we manhandled it onto the wheelbarrow. And its forever home is going to be where, Vika? Can you show us?
Well, for my little brick patio,
Yeah.
I didn't know how to finish.
Okay.
See, it's loose.
Yeah.
I'm going to fix it up.
Okay.
This part is good, this part is not good. I'll cut it 90 degrees here.
Yeah.
When I have time.
Uh-huh.
And we'll just place it right here, and it's exact. I measured it. It's exactly the same length as this.
Perfect. So we're repurposing this bordure, and it will hold back the red bricks. All right. Well, let's take it out. Okay, there it is. We got it on the ground, and in the next few days, we will set it into place, and it's going to look pretty good. This is going to be the new bordure, the new border. All right, I think our 45-gallon drum is pretty much full. Let's go water the greenhouse. Yep, it's almost full. And let's fill up our container here. Here it is. And start watering. And they don't need too much water. They were already watered earlier on today, about 5 hours ago. So this is just giving it a second go through because it's gonna be pretty humid in here tonight, tomorrow. Well, maybe not tonight, but tomorrow weather forecast is for some humidity and possible thunder showers. So yeah, I gotta water everything that's here. See, that was watered already on that side, but this side looks like it didn't get too much water, but now it's going to. So let's keep watering. Well, now that both greenhouses are watered, greenhouse number 1 and greenhouse number 2, and both have their 45-gallon drums of water all filled up. And let's see what else. Oh, the concrete has been moved. So I can't pick that one up by myself, but I think I can go and pick that one up right over there. So I'm going to go see if I can manhandle it and haul it away, because it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb right in the middle of the lawn. Right, let's go do it. It took a little bit of an effort, but I got the stump on the wheelbarrow, and I'm going to haul it away. And I was checking this out. Actually, I realized this a few days ago when I was walking through here. The dirt that I put over top to cover up the hole where the root was, well, it's sunk down a bit. So, looks like while I'm going to be continuing with my drain ditch, and I'm going to get to this over here also, and I'll bring some dirt in, because I don't want this to be a dip in the lawn. I want it nice and flat all the way across. All right, let's haul this away. I put the stump over here beside my firewood pile, and I laid it down so that the bottom of the stump that has the dirt is facing the sun, and just let it cook through the summer, and the sand will just fall off, and then later, probably in the fall time, I'll end up cutting it up, and there's firewood then. These two birch trees that I cut down, when was it? About a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. Sergey and I were here. We were cutting it up. These two that I kept, I want to make sure that they get as much water as possible. So what I'm doing is every time I come out here, I usually give them about 10 minutes of water. I just put the hose on and just make sure that it's going to stay healthy. And this thing will straighten out. These branches will end up going this way. And this right here, this bush, this is the one that just got chewed on. There was a big, huge branch that when Sergey was cutting, and it went and it just flattened this thing. So I picked it up. It looked like a Charlie Brown. And I thought, I don't know if it might survive. If it will, it will. Well, as it turns out, it's going pretty good. Oh, that's good. All right, I got to start cleaning up here, and we got to get going home. It sure looks pretty once the lawn is mowed. Check that out. Yeah. Of course, you know, when it's like this, makes you want to stay here much longer. Yeah, the grass is cut. It's nice and green. You know, in with the blue sky. That's pretty cool. So, another day, another productive day at the dacha. Even though I said it was going to be light duty, for the most part it was. I mowed the lawn. That's not backbreaking, that's just walking back and forth and, you know, taking the grass clippings and putting it into the right spots. So, that was pretty good. There was time to put up the lattice, the 8 pieces. So that's done. That's pretty good. And I still had more time. So the concrete I moved. I put a stump right over there. Watered the greenhouses. So I feel like it was a productive day. I know that when I get things done, I don't feel guilty, you know, in the evening when I come home and like, oh, you know, I should have done that or that. It's like, no. I did what I could. I know that there's really no end to it. So, sort of like the saying goes, we're behind the 8 ball. It's a billiards term. So, yeah, trying to get as many things done. But, you know, the cool thing is that slowly, but slowly, things are starting to materialize. And, yeah, our dacha is going to be our golden retreat place. So, that's that. All right, I got to get going. So, if you like this video, smash the like button, leave a comment. If you're using a translator and, let's say you are Russian, можно вам написать по-русски. Я все понимаю. Да, помогите мне на мой YouTube канал и говорите всем, что тут, в Дальнем Востоке, канадец, русский канадец, мои предки из России. И, да, более 125 лет назад они были иммигранты в Канаду, поехали, и вот теперь я назад тут вернулся. Да. Anyways, so that was just a little message to my Russian speakers. In case you're wondering what it was all about, I was saying, hey, you know what? Share this video, let everybody know, help grow my channel. And you can write in Russian. I said, you know, my forefathers immigrated from Russia in 1899, so 126 years ago. And here it is. I'm coming back to Russia. All right, I gotta go. Take care, and like I always say, paka paka.